wrong with that? And so there's just a lot of people making videos now, and the question is like, is there too many of them? And in my opinion, there is.
You know, you're right. There are too many YouTubers. There are too many YouTubers creating a small, tight-knit community that look out for each other, and I have discovered a lot of these great YouTubers through streaming. Now, I just recently started streaming, and a big reason why is that I fell in love with the small community that YouTube has here with smaller streamers, smaller YouTubers, because these people, they look out for each other, they're down to earth, they are friendly with each other, they treat each other with respect, and they are entertaining. And I have had a lot of fun hanging out with these streamers and hanging out with viewers in my own streams. It's infectious. It is positive for the community, for the small community that has been created. And you know what? These people need recognition. So I am going to share 5 of my favorite streamers that I have been watching lately, and I think you should too if streaming is your sort of thing. It's not for everybody, but if you're interested, I recommend these 5 right here. Let's take a look. Watching Eugene Myers stream and conversing with all of the great people in his chat is what actually encouraged me to start streaming on my own channel. But unlike my streams, Eugene's are family friendly, although he usually streams once his own little one has hit the sack, and he doesn't lose his temper like I do. Calm, collective, and fully engaged with his viewers, Eugene knocks off an NES game within his extensive backlog list every Wednesday night at 10 PM Eastern Time, as we witness him experience each title he plays for the very first time. Also a homebrew aficionado, he often plays these NES games as well, usually on Friday nights when he chooses to unwind and even pull off the occasional all-nighter. Now that's dedication. Eugene Myers is an all-around good guy and is extremely supportive within the smaller, tight-knit YouTube community. He brings nothing but positivity, encouragement, and good vibes, and truly appreciates the work that goes into content creation, and is the type of guy you want on your sideline cheering you on while slogging through a difficult game. I highly recommend subscribing to him if you want nothing but a wholesome, enjoyable experience when watching a streamer. I was recently introduced to JLove81's channel and was instantly drawn in like a moth to a flame. Jen has an obvious passion for retro gaming and has a vast knowledge of many of the hard hitters on the NES and SNES, the main systems she grew up with. On top of streams, she also shares her amazing collection from her nifty as hell game room, including her latest pickups, often shouting out fellow YouTubers and friends who have contributed to her always growing collection. Her video on bowling is very positive and inspirational, and her genuine love for the hobby and gaming community is seen through her constant support of the little guys who have built quite an impressive community quietly behind the scenes. A big fan of Contra, she right there earns brownie points with me, but when she streams games such as Super Mario Bros. 3 Mix, an excellent fan extension of the original game that includes elements from other Mario adventures peppered in, she often has a chat full of great fans who mirror her very own positive outlook. Engaging with her chat is half the fun. If JLove81 sounds like a streamer slash YouTuber that you would like to watch, then what are you waiting for? Nail that subscribe button now. Megadan29 is something not from this earth. Dude can play games, evidenced by his numerous No Death Run streams archived within his small but rapidly growing channel. A Russian attack No Death Run? You've got to be freaking kidding me! Strictly a retro game streamer, and let's face it, if you're watching my channel, that's what you're here for. Megadan is a mega maniac when it comes to finishing games, exhibiting far more patience than I while still getting his feathers ruffled every now and then. Dude will play through a game and finish it all in one stream, often sacrificing necessities such as food and sleep to accomplish his goal. Another genuinely great guy, notice a trend here? Dan fully engages with his audience as he conquers game after game, keeping things extremely entertaining and fun. Megadan likes to participate in community challenges, which is bad news for the rest of us, but he is a humble, gracious guy and not a showboater whatsoever. His streams invoke a positive vibe within the smaller YouTube community, and it is infectious. There's a reason people enjoy his streams, and it's probably about time you discovered why. Check this dude out and subscribe if you want to see how a positive fixture within the gaming community can draw people together to have a damn good time.
I'm not live streaming yet.
Whoa man, there's way too many streamers on YouTube. In fact, here's 2 more that you should check out. Solid Nate, clever, huh? Is another streamer I have discovered recently, and when this guy sets his mind to something, he accomplishes it. We all know how difficult Adventure Island is, right? This dude practiced and practiced and practiced, and boy, does he make it look easy. Well, not really because the game is that hard, but his skill cannot be ignored. I swear this guy is gonna no death run this game one of these days. Nate's another streamer who fully engages with his audience and even turns the conversation to basketball at times, cause we can't talk gaming all of the time. He currently has his sights set on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, learning the game from the very beginning, and he's already damn near close to finishing it. That's nuts! Another guy with an upstanding following, watching him master retro games is a ton of fun, and if you don't believe me, just check him out for yourself. And do I really need to introduce Paul Mega Retroman Tessie? If you've been watching my channel, you already know who this dude is, as he is usually a fierce competitor during the community challenges that I have hosted in the past. A Guinness World Record holder, Mega Retroman is one of those guys that absolutely crushes video games and has a knack for completely mastering them. I'd hate to run into this guy in a dark alley video game competition. Whether they are NES or SNES games, the guy has mastered a ton of them, and watching him play games in his dominating style is something to marvel at. You'll be in complete awe. Paul is a Twitch streamer where he has a more established fan base, but he often uploads archives and highlight reels to his YouTube channel. He is very supportive and encouraging within the gaming community, often lending his help to other players rather than keeping his secrets to himself. He is a very gracious winner and not at all a sore loser, as uncommon as that is, and is always down to help out when he hops into other people's streams. If you want to see how he conquers games or pick up some strategies that I promise you would have never thought of, make sure to check this dude out. So there you go. Those are 5 YouTubers that you should definitely check out if streaming is your thing. Like I said, I just recently discovered it and I fell in love with the community and I'm all about it. Will this interfere with my produced videos in the future? Absolutely not, because that will always be my top priority and that's what I'm in love with. But I just can't resist being a part of this small community that look out for each other, that have each other's back. And I think that a lot of you may get a lot of enjoyment in checking out some of these channels too and engaging with some of these great people. So I highly recommend checking them all out. And as always, I thank you very much for checking out my videos. I really appreciate it. Until next time, later.